All right, guys, welcome to Go Beyond for November the 15th. You're going to need your chair, a pair of weights, a band for your legs, and then something to set aside as targets. And what I want you to do is preset your targets. So get in the center of your space. Center yourself in that space, whatever you're using for targets. I'm using a little pair of weights like the extra. Shoes, blocks, books, whatever. And then from your target space, as far as you can go, and not end up on the edges of the earth, get over here, set your target down, come back to center. Get over here, set your target down, come back to center. This is going to be our shuffling area, which we will use shortly. But first, we're going to warm up. And here we go with the red stripes. We're just going to do our warm up, get everything going. I want to start with our basic march because we always want to get our breathing activated. Shoulder joints warmed up by making sure those elbows are going back. Good posture. Lifting. And those of you who did barefoot work with me today, your ankles should be in very good condition. If not, a little tighter. Tap. So you stay centered in the middle and you just stretch that leg out, reach with your toe, and just try to touch out as much as you can. Squat down a little bit into the knees. That allows you to do that exchange of weight without bobbing up and down. So you don't want to be doing this. Just squat a little bit. Smooth it right through there. Good. With a minimal amount of movement going. 4, 3, 2, and march. Let's go. Again, with those big arms, bring those thumbs up at least chin high. You want that cardio to be good. Lift and kick. Bring the opposite hand up. Try to touch your shoulder. Multitasking. Something's got to give. Four, 3, 2, and march. Just march. Here we go. We're marching. Okay, let's widen our stance. Lower the hips a little bit. Rock through those hips here. It's not about lifting the knees as much as you're lifting the hip in a hip hinge. So you're here. Good. You know, a little bit of muscle rotation, especially if you're bringing your arms through here. You're going to feel the movement through the shoulder blades, especially from the hinge position. Can you go just a smidge lower? Just a little bit. Good. Get those thumbs to come up. You want the shoulder blades to be nice and warm. And come up. All right. Shake out. Take a little circle. Grab a drink if you need to. And we're going to go right back in that same long. We're going to start with the reach pull. Hands up. Here and here. So make sure you're opening and closing your hands and doing a little bit of that turn as you come down. Reach, turn, and pull it down. Make your goal, get your knee as high up as you can. So that wide hands help through that weight shift. Working on the hips now. That knee lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. All right. We're going to go back into our wide stance here, semi-wide, and our hip hinge. And from this position, we're going to do a side lunge. We're going to go lunge and center. Lunge. So you're not closing up. You're just going out enough to wake up your inner thighs. And go ahead and take that same arm back behind you, like you're pushing something away. So you're staying in hip hinge. Just going more for that side lunge. Come up after this last one. Here we go. I want you to go ahead and hit your weights for me. Then get back to center. Just go back to the Mars overweighting one. All right. Widen your stance back up. A little bit of our hip hinge. Hands right here. We're going to go back to our step out lunge. But the arm goes up. Ready? 1, 2. No, it's not full extension. It's just a little bit of a press. Your body's upright. Working hard. The reason why we don't do full extension on these right now? Not a reason to. Good. So, tuck your chin just a little bit, not facing down, but it helps your spine. See it, little forward. Last one, and done. Good. Okay, put your hips down. We're gonna shuffle from side to side. You're just gonna sit into your hinge a little bit, and you're just going to side to side, touch, and back. So, you do your hip hand touch. Good. Be very careful not to feet. You're getting enough pop off the floor that your feet or your shoes don't catch on whatever your surface is. So be very particular about that push up and down. Thank you very much. And I said, I want you to fall. On this next pass, 2 hands down. So touch. And then shuffle it over. And touch. Keep your back in good position. And rear end in good position as well. Good. And just keep a nice, steady pace here. Last one. Center and time. I'm gonna pause it. Go ahead and grab a drink. Find your water. Okay. Pick up your targets, because now we're going forward and back. So, in your space, you're looking for length. All right? So, I'm essentially going to back into my chair, because that's the way my space is. And I'm going to come up forward enough that I don't completely disappear. And I'm going to start in my middling spot. We're going to do the same song, and we're going to sumo lunge. So you'll start from here, and it will simply be that big pickup. And when you pick up, it's not about picking up the knee. It's about lifting the hip and the knee together. So it's here. So you're not here. Notice my hip is still down. It's here, here, and you're sitting down into it like the sumo guys. Again. Walk it forward, and then walk it in reverse, and just keep that nice, steady pace in that position, head and neck in good position. And that big step, use your arms to help drive your steps up, to help keep your balance. Okay. All right, once more into the bridge difference. Okay, downside squat, and lift. That big step. Go ahead and straddle your first one, and then start your step back. Whatever you do with your hands. Nice. And steady. That one spot keep the front. Down as low as you can. Pick the hips up. Reverse it. Good. Maybe get your forward. Think of this. Slipping over. Large objects. And then squatting down. There you go. You got to reverse step. There you go. We're more than halfway done, ladies. More than halfway. Here we go. Now that left hind up. Make this one last pass. Not even that. 2 steps. And we're done. All right. Find your targets. Get those out of the way because you don't want to trip over them. I'm going to grab mine. Get everything up. And over here. All right, still doing the legs. So this way, sit down, put the band on at your ankles. We're going to do lunges at this point. And we're going to add arms while doing our lunges. All right. So we're going to do we're just doing some 45-degree lunges. So your legs are already at resistance. You'll do forward, back, back, forward. And let's just add with our weights a simple shake your hand, push it back. So there's no bend in the arm. It's just a lift of the arm, not shoulder high. Okay. Shake your hand, pass it back. Shake your hand, pass it back, or that particular position in reverse. All right. One left here. Turn the music back on. Oh yeah. There you go. Left and back. And back. And front. And just keep going in that circle. Just keep going around that cup of the right and that cup of front for you. So remember, you're stepping your lunges at that 45-degree. And essentially, you're taking your arms to that 45-degree push as well. Let's make one more pass of the thing. Forward here, this, and this. Come back to the center. Adjust your hands if you need to. All right, this time we're going to start with the right foot, and your opposite hand needs to do the movement. So right foot, left arm. Right foot, left arm. Left foot, right arm, go back. And then front. We'll keep going. Our pattern is essentially running in reverse with opposites arms. The arms are not moving opposite from the leg. That's something to do. I thought people there just don't have enough air right now. Here we go. I'm more than halfway done, which is good. Just step back up that press. And then reach out to shake your hand. Let's do some here. The left legs. All right. So no matter which leg is going out, both arms are going to move. So we'll start with the left leg and go around the circle that way. So here and here. Long arms. arms. Long arms. Press back. Press back. Long arms. Arms. Press back. Press back. That's it. And done. Whew. Good job, everybody. All right. Take your band off for the moment. Just kick it to the side. All right. We're going to do overhead press. But remember, this particular overhead press is taking the box that's right here at face level and putting it on a shelf that's just above head level. So it's not the very tall shelf in your closet. It's that functional shelf. So you're holding your box and you're going to put it up and put it up. So it means you have to reach out a little bit and come back down. It means your abs are going to activate. Good. Let's do 2 more. And 2. Let's change it up. Right in your stance. So we're going to pick up the box and put it on the shelf. Take the box back down. And we're going to put it on the floor. And we're going to pick it back up and put it on the shelf. Take it down, the hinge, and put it on the floor. So make sure you're getting into those hamstrings. Put it on the shelf. The hinge. Put it on the floor. Shelf. And then floor. If and when your weight is too much, you simply put the one weight down and hold your other weight by the heads. Still do the same thing. Anything lift. You're usually going to have 2 hands on. Good. Down. And up. Good, good, good. Got your chin in there. Lift it up. Down. Nice. This is the last one. Touch down. Come up. And done. All right. Yay, team. All right, we're going to actually use our chairs on this one, so I'm going to stop this for just a second. We're going to do a forward lunge using our chair. So I'm going to change the direction of my chair so that it's backed against the wall, because I'm going to be putting my foot onto it, and I don't want it to slide. So if you need to take a minute to make sure that your chair is against something so it does not move, please feel free to do so. And then you'll stand next to your chair with your toes like right under the edge, knees not quite touching it, and step back. And from this position, you should be able to hit the heel and do a lunge. How far you go forward is entirely up to you. And then return and lunge. Now, at this point, we're not going for long length. We're going for the calf stretch and into the hamstrings. Yes, your knee can go forward over your toes somewhat here, but be mindful of it if you have knee issues. Definitely be mindful of it. We'll put our weights on the chair. So we're going to do 10 for warm up, and then we'll pick up the weights and add a bicep curl. So go ahead and get your weights set right here. I'm going to start the music. So we'll do our 10, and then we'll add our weights. All right. Okay. Here we go. So you guys step. Push into it. Come back. Catch your balance. 2. You're stretching that long back leg. 3. 4. 5. Also, we'll stretch your quads. 6. We're not going to race through here. You want the stretch. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. a single curl or double curl, depending on what you're doing with your legs. And here we go. We'll start with 10 and see where we go from there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Is everybody doing okay? So thumbs. All right. So wherever you are, I want you to take just a little bit, like 1 foot, 1 step. So you're a little longer. You're just going to keep your arms nice and long for this. Take that long lunge and come back. And again. So this is more of a stretch lunge. Gripping your chair with your feet if you're barefooted. Pressing into the chair with your shoes, your not. Using the waist to help you counterbalance. We're not counting these in, so you can go as slow as you need to. Control. Let's go ahead and step off. Be done because I know the song's in. All right. Good. Good job. Forward chair lunge. All right. This is where we're going to have the band and the chair. So reset your chair right in the center. Get that band at knee level. Just keep your weights on your chair. You know better than anywhere else because we're going to use them. It's inevitable. I always put mine in the bottom of my chair. All right. Band at knees. Let's start with. Woo-hoo. All right, we're going to do our open and close. You'll be on the front edge of your chair. And to start with, since it's at the knees, I want you to be high on your toes and open and close. So when I say be on your toes, I don't want you on the tiptoes. I want you to splay, put your feet together, splay your toes open, and then rest on your toe box. Okay, so that you're on this part of the foot with your toes splayed open for balance, and then you can open and close. So we're actually getting into the toes a bit. If you're on your shoes, it's going to be the same thing. You just won't have that wide space that your pinky toe can actually go into kickstand mode. Yes, that is a thing for some of us. Kickstand mode for your pinkies. All right. High on that toes, your toes are definitely underneath your knees. Just open. Open. And close real slow. Press open as tight as you can and hold it. And close real slow. Open. And close. One time. Open. One. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Stay on your toes. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Now double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now, so your heels are now underneath your knees, and your waist got up above your knees. So definitely make sure your heels are up. This time you're going to lift your feet. So your toe box is going to get off the floor, and you're going to open. So it's like you're taking your feet together like this. Open and close real slow. Press open and close real slow. Again and close. Again and close. Open. Close. Open. close. Now we're going to do 2 and 2. 1, 1, 4. Still on your heel. How faster? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Rotate your ankle. Pick up. Pick up those legs. You just gotta open and close. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Let's end the song with this. One time. Nice and smooth and steady. Done. All right. Okay. Keep this guy on. Put your weights right here between your feet. Now, if you want to take it to knee level or thigh level, either way, we're going to do hip hinges. So make sure it's evenly spread. All right. You've got the band pulling your legs in. So let's just go ahead and sit into our hip hinge. So wake the hammies back up, stretch them back out a little bit. Down and up. Down and up. When we go down, we're going to pick up the weights. Down and up. Down and up. Down. And now if that's too far, then you simply tilt the weights so that they touch. Okay, so be mindful of your back. I'm just going to keep it in a slow, steady pace for right now. And yes, I do have my pins. So I'm not going all the way to the floor. I've got long weights. I'll change it up in a minute, but I like having the option to make it higher or lower. It allows me to adjust for what my back wants to do. Therefore, you get to adjust for what your back wants to do. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it come up for me. All right. Flip your grip so you're back in regular position. If you change. Sit into a little bit of a hip hinge. I'm going to pivot sideways so you do not have to. From our hip hinge, bring your elbows just into your side. And you're just going to extend so that your arm is straight. Notice it, but right on my back. And bring the weights right back up to my chest. That's our kick back. Here and here. Head and neck in good position. Here and here. Here. And here, I'm not trying to push it any higher than my back. I just straighten my arm and then bring it back in. Good position. Straighten and in and straighten and in. Straighten and in. Straighten and in. We're going to go to double time in just a second. Straighten and in, and in. There we go. One at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And done. All right, go ahead and slide that in. And take the band off. We need a little bit of a breather there, so take it off your hands. We're doing doing reverse lunges, you definitely do not need a band on for that. And we're going to use one weight to do a wood chopper with our reverse lunge. So I'm moving my chair over so I have space, but I'm going to keep my chair here just in case I need it. Also have a place to set my weight. All right. First, we start with our reverse lunges, and then we'll add the weight for the wood chopper. So remember, a wood chopper position for that is your thumbs are on the head, and then you pray you don't drop it. The way to do that is make sure the base of your palms is sitting together, and that's where the weight is sitting, on the base of your palms. So here's that. I put my palms together, and that's what holds it in place. You'll notice a difference when you're doing it between this hold and this hold. You have a lot of confidence with this, but with this, you're actually having to press those palms together, and that's what makes it a very effective tricep move. So let's start with 10 wood choppers. Then we'll switch and just do 10 reverse lunges, and then we'll put the two together. Okay? Here we go. I'm going to stand in profile because you still can't see my arms, and that's okay. And you're just going to come up above your head and reach behind to touch. Hold your head up and straighten. 1, 2, best you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So go ahead and roll it down. Now we're just going to do our reverse lunge. So just you can, as you reverse lunge, you're going to switch the weight from one side to the other so that you don't lose the feeling of having the weight in your arm. So just reverse lunge and then switch as you come up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so we did wood chopper position. And what might be helpful if you feel it wobbly behind the chair. So I'm simply going to turn this way. But if I need to, I can grab this. So I'm simply stepping here. I'm going to put it away. All right. Bend legs, lifting. Getting in position. So when you step back, it's when the weight goes down. So you're going to go 1, 2, and don't try to do it quickly. You want to get set in position. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and at this point, we're just going to chop till it's done. Might be 5, might be 4, keep going. But definitely not 10. One more. And then just roll this guy gently forward and down. All right, get your chair back in. Let's do some ab work. Okay. Every 2 ways, right? So, with this one leg, right between your feet, so you know you normally would square up your heels, cup it right down, and put your heels right next to the head. Then, very carefully, scoot that forward so you can see your toes in front of your knees. All right? Our weight is going to be our unstable surface. So you're going to gently sit your heel there. So now your feet are lifted up and have an inch to inches straight to the other side of your weight. And your weight can roll a little bit, depending on the type of head that it is. I have a hex head with a little more wheel. got my other weight right here. And I'm going to position my feet firmly so that my toes are angled up, not straight up. I would say 45. Okay. My calves gently engaged. Here we go. Thumbs on your collarbones, elbows in. So our narrow frame here. Let's go from 90 to 80. And just close right there. Remember, your belly button needs to be tucked in toward your thighs and not toward your spine.
Take my hands and let's go. Searching for light inside. No, making the best of the road. Getting where we want to go.
So the idea of putting your heels on your waist is that your waist could move so you're not pressing enough pressure to force the waist to move, okay?
This is the way it's supposed to be. Each minute is so necessary.
Weight down. So take the heel, put your toe on there, the toe box on your waist, and let the heels just hang towards the floor. So make sure your heels might actually hit the floor. Shoes on, it might make a difference. But with my arch actually lets me go down. So it's actually more in my shins. My legs are not sitting at all at this point. Here we're going to have elbows out. Sit to 80. So the belly button for me right now is the weight. My toes are on the weight. My heels can't reach right now. And the elbows up raises the bracing in the core. Roll your hands down to your belly button. Over. And spoon. And make it a short spoon. You barely get to that stopping place. You have to roll back. That's like here. This is the 8 packs of spoon. Basically rolling around. Of course, your feet are on the floor. My toes are gripping my weight though. All right. Go ahead and put that out of your way. And get your other one picked up and put it out of your way. And we are going to stretch. So stay right where you are. I'm going to reset that song. Just use it again. I'm going recycling. All right. First things first. Rock on your chair. Lift the hips. Lift that back. Loosen it up again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your legs to 45. We're going to take a nice deep breath. And breathe the elbows to the knees. Tighten your belly button and keep your chin up. Once you get into the chin, relax your toes. Move your toes for me. Now let your head go to neutral. And then from this position, pull your belly button in toward your spine, and then let your spine follow that movement. Let that curve up. You want it to curve in the way you don't usually go. All the way into good position. Bring the shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Shoulders back as you exhale. Inhale. Shoulders back and down as you exhale.
Take my hands and let's go. Searching for light.
Just go right into a roll. And I want it to be small. So you just kind of want to feel and kind of imagine the joints rolling. Two more of this one. And this one, and then the forward part of it now. Feel it. You may have to hold your hand a little bit. So ready for the one today? 3 times. We're gonna go ahead and do this today. Take the base of your feet here, put it at the base of your toes. And if you can, bring your fingers to slide just gently into your toes. Not all the way down, that would be awesome. And then press your toes and you just bend it back and forth. So you're forcing them to splay a little bit. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then this little circle. It's not very big because you're not doing full rotation. And back. Now, if you got your shoes, hold on to the shoes. Guys, get back to your shoes. And then bring your head full rotation. We slide and reverse this. Press it there. You know how to do it. All right, let's do the other side. Base to base, and you're rocking just gently. And back and forth. And then grip and do a big circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Put your feet down. Don't break yourself. We're good. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week.